And hello, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of the Damn Music Show. I'm Micah Wagner. This is the Dr. Drewitz. He's not a doctor. Darren, we're checking out the Sheeran today.
Yeah, we're sharing our reaction.
We're sharing some Sheeran
to Ed.
We're so funny. Oh my gosh, make it stop.
Cleverness rolls off.
Make it stop. Well, let's listen to our fans once again. They just don't want us to talk. They want us to just roll right into the reaction. So
they want us to watch and just gush.
Let's just be
this
robots.
This is the greatest thing since breathing.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's put on our.
So what do we know about Sheeran? He hasn't put out music in like 2 or 3 or 4 years or whatever, right?
I don't.
I
would surprise me, but I don't know.
Oh no, he's taking a little break. It's been at least 2 years.
A little hiatus.
But 5 years ago, he was #1 pop star on the planet. He won every award ever created.
He did. That's what you do when you do that. You just go, okay, I'm taking a chill. I made $2 billion. Let's take a break.
Yeah, and so now I don't know.
Well, let's see what Eddie's up to, shall we? Do you think
don't
his
call
name's
him Eddie?
You think his name is Eddie?
Nope, Edward or
okay.
Ed.
Edward. Here we go.
Eddie is exclusively for Mr. Van Halen. What's this called?
I have no idea. Bad Habits? There it is.
Bad Habits. We have a bad habit.
We already have the neon. We're going 80s. It's happening.
He's getting his hair coiffed.
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no.
Creepy.
Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control.
Okay. Little Bowie?
Little
Bowie?
That's full Ziggy Stardust.
I like the suit.
Oh, vampire.
My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space, and I know I lose control.
Let's give this a reaction. I need a 27 reaction. I don't know what's happening right now. I need a moment. Somebody throw some water in my face.
Yeah.
What just happened?
What in the David Bowie Ziggy Stardust is going on with this show?
I feel like
it's not the acoustic pop
there's a
that
moment,
we're used to with him.
It's not. There's a moment when I feel like you get really successful as an artist and you just like walk into the studio and the song's done for you.
Yeah.
It's feeling like that to me.
Yeah.
But I actually kind of like it still.
This song is not about his wife or being in love or dancing or sunsets.
No, it's not. It's funny.
Bad habits lead me to you. Is that what he's saying?
Bad habits do something. I could not happen to look off what was happening.
You couldn't get past the fangs.
All I hear is just the four on the floor and the fangs. So okay. Well, that was
all I see is the reboot of True Blood.
That was a worthless response by me.
No, it's not. It's a true response.
Let's keep it going. Here we go.
All right. See how everybody's drab and but he's in the bright.
My bad habits lead to
it's
you.
Very drab, gray colored, but he's bright.
Every pure intention ends when the good times.
I mean, it's cool.
That's a letter Kenny technique there, the slow motion.
And I like Ed. I mean, it's cool. I still like the suit. I just want that to be noted.
Says the guy who prides himself on $10 shoes.
Maybe that's why I like it. I feel like it's a night at the Roxbury.
A little bit of that going on. Was that himself?
I do want to like dance though. Oh, he's a powerful vampire.
I can't tell if this is supposed to be fun or metaphorical because he caught himself coming through the windshield.
seems fun.
Well, hasn't he?
Let's wait. You tell me what you're thinking.
Hasn't Ed? I'm sorry if I'm wrong about this. I truly don't know. I thought hasn't Ed admitted he struggles with alcohol a little bit?
Oh, really? I don't know.
Yeah. The crashing through the window and he catches himself and
Yeah.
it deflates.
Yeah.
That's a little. I don't know. That might. Be
I
a
mean,
little on the
I
list.
think you're probably 100% correct.
No, I don't know. I'm
No,
saying
but I
do
think
not
you're.
know.
I think you're
We
correct.
gotta move this camera, man. We have this camera in between us.
We have a new setup of the cameras, right?
are
You know what's funny, actually?
It's like that movie.
You know what's funny
Get
is
the hell
I
away.
didn't think about it, but I can look at the video of you and talk to you.
I'm
You
sorry.
can't see
I'm just
me.
gonna stare like this. I'm gonna look at you.
No, nobody can see
there.
it. But
Nobody knows
anyways,
what the hell's
we're
going on.
dodging
Sorry.
the camera.
All right.
We
We're
adjust.
reacting to
We
this
adjust.
song. Go ahead. This song in the video.
I think you're 100% right because it said my bad habits led to you. So like I think this is about probably a lot of the things that he went through. And you know what? Everything.
Yeah, but if I'm wrong about this, I just seem to remember
Let's pretend you're
him,
right. Let's pretend you're right.
interviewing with Howard Stern.
Let's
where
pretend
he
you're right
talked about
because,
this.
like, to me, it sounds okay. You made a dancey song that's kind of party life that
Yeah.
talks about, and you got videos of you deflating in a car
Right,
accident.
that's the
This
part
feels
you
a
caught
little
me.
Gaga-esque to me
Oh, that's
as I
true.
think
It
about it.
does.
A
Fucking
little bit of
911.
like, yeah, I'll tell you, you just made me like it a lot more because I didn't dislike it.
Right.
I really like I love singer-songwriters, and Ed is one of those. He's one of the best in the
Right.
business. So like, anytime singer-songwriters go to dance music, even myself, I'm guilty of this. We kind of immediately like hesitate for a second.
Yeah.
This kind of brings me around. I'm such a word worm. It's out. Everybody, the proof is in the pudding. You're probably right. Let's just pretend
Oh my
you're
God,
right.
If I'm wrong, it's gonna.
It makes me like it better. Go ahead, people. Go tell us that we're wrong. Let's keep going.
You know, it's so funny. People say, "I love." The funniest and the dumbest thing that people say is when we do reaction video, people go, "Why don't you do a little research before you talk about it?" And I'm like, it's not a research video; it's a reaction video.
Why don't you research the word reaction? If you
Right.
could go look up the definition for us, please get
Do a
to
little.
it.
Why don't you learn something about the song?
And don't worry, you don't even need to go to the Urban Dictionary. You can just go to Webster and check out what reaction means. Okay, well, let's continue reacting.
If you say that research before you watch it, you're an idiot. I just want you to know that.
I do love also when people are like you just don't understand them. And in the beginning of the video,
No shit. I know. That's why we watch.
at the beginning of the video, it says, "This is the first time we've ever seen this artist." All right, we've lost ourselves there. And
God.
back to the video. I joke, I kid. Here we go.
I'm not kidding.
Take us home, Ed. Take us
all
home.
right.
I'm not kidding either. Here we go.
way round. Burn till the fire.
It's very Coldplay. Like
It
when
is.
Coldplay made that like dance shift.
Habits lead to late nights
The
and
song
in
is
a
too.
low
Ooh, the
conversations
inside
with a
time.
stranger. I
There he is.
barely
There's
know.
his guitar.
Swearing this will be the last, but it
Acoustapop.
probably won't. I
Acoustapop.
got nothing left to lose or use or do my bad habits
I've
lead
got
to
nothing left to lose or use.
I lose control over the things that I say. I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true. My bad habits lead to you.
I do like it. It's vibey.
My bad habits.
See, the sun's come up and he's not a vampire anymore.
It's hiding in the
He's not a
toilet.
night creature.
You gotta be right. Very prophetic.
Yeah.
At night, I become not a good
Yeah.
person.
Well, and one of the persons that he was hanging out with, you were looking at me, but
Yeah.
they melted in the sun. They
Yeah.
went to dust, and he had a guitar at the end. So I think there's more to something just a fun video on this. But again, I don't know that.
I think you're a million times over correct, and I just have to do this. Like, let's just move that right there.
There
we go.
Make sure my shirt gets on there too.
So much better. Just couldn't agree more. I'll tell you, I think you hit the nail on the head. I think you're right.
Yeah.
It makes me like the song even more. Although I think it's a good song. It's gonna be a very popular song. That song's probably gonna be very successful.
Yeah.
It's good. I really like it.
I like the video a great deal. The song did nothing for me, but it's I think your first inclination is you reach a certain level of stardom.
Yeah.
And you walk in the studio and it's written for you.
I think he
And
also gets to a place where he's like kind of wants to rock out.
Yeah.
And like his songs, as a singer-songwriter, I know this happened to a lot of people. Coldplay, he talked about it a lot too. A lot of singer-songwriters get to a place where they're like, I just don't want to play the piano anymore. Like, I want everyone at my 60,000 person
that.
auditoriums to rock and roll.
I have
That's what
a hard
Ed's doing.
time seeing him in this. For me,
It's a new role. It's a bit of a new skin for him.
Not a little bit. It's a lot. It's a
Yeah.
big difference from his soft acoustic love song
Yeah.
stuff, and I appreciate he's trying something new. But this Ziggy Stardust thing is weird.
This is like
although
his
Ed,
Viva
congrats!
La
I didn't know
Vida.
he had enough hair to quaff it like that. I thought he
Yeah.
was going thin there,
Yeah.
but he pulled the look off. But it's really odd for me to I don't accept him in that look.
I don't accept you, Ed. I don't accept you. Ed. I accept
I
you
think
for
it's
who you are.
That's so woke of you. It's
Have you
it's
seen
too
this?
far afield of how I feel like he really is.
Yeah. Mullet of the
It-
millennials.
it's too much of a stretch.
I
And
am not.
It's too much of a character.
Yeah.
Even if he is challenged with going out at
Yeah.
night and doesn't know when to say when, I feel like he's still wearing jeans and a t-shirt and that
Sure.
whole look. But I know it's a representation. It's a metaphor, and I
Yeah.
get all that
Like-
stuff. I
like-
appreciate the artistic goal we have, but the song itself, I like the video. The song itself does nothing. for
I'd
me.
like to
Yeah.
lead with it. Like, I'm good with it. I don't love it. I like it. We cool. And I'm probably not going to jam this on a lot, but I might a little bit. But here's an interesting thing. We do a segment on what young female pop artists go through as they evolve in their career. Well, I'd love to do a segment on young male singer-songwriter artists as they evolve into pop artists, because Coldplay did that. Ed Sheeran's done that.
What
You
they
could go
through?
down.
What are you talking about? They
Well-
get laid and paid a lot of money, and nobody criticizes.
I'm going to
them.
be pretty harsh on you. I think that's a pretty male bravado situation.
It's not bravado. It's female bravado that female have to deal with a bunch of bullshit
I'm
that
not.
men don't.
These need to be very separated. I'm just saying that, like, here's like a person that went through writing songs as a singer-songwriter on his guitar. He was a nerd. He was a nobody when he was a guitarist.
Which
Now
makes
he's
him
a
endearing.
huge pop star. So he's trying to go through a transformation into what would be like a Gaga
he's
syndrome.
not gonna-
He's trying to go into a big pop star.
I agree.
I'm not
I agree
trying
with
to
everything
compare
you
the
said.
two. Just
the
saying
difference
that
is
he's going through some type of shift.
No, I agree with everything you said. The difference is with him and women, he won't be shamed.
No.
That's the difference.
Yeah, like, man, I'm gonna get jumped all over for this because that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
I'm just literally saying that there are a plethora of different stages of varying artists' life. I would just like to talk about young singer-songwriters, even male or female.
I'm down with that too, but my
and
my
I just like
stance
what
has been-
and I'm like, what do they go through? I'm not
Yes.
I'm not A Bing this. I'm A Zing this. Like, just Ed is going through something,
we're
and it's
lying.
very
we're lying. We're talking
for
about
sure.
slightly different things.
But I think,
my comment
like,
is
Ed is going through something.
'cause
This
he's
looks
only
like Ed is
30.
going through something,
Yeah,
right?
He's only 30, but
Yeah.
he just men don't get shamed the way women do. That's it. That's my whole statement.
You know I agree.
Yeah,
You know I agree. So I just don't want to be put on an
Yeah.
island there. I agree a million times. And what Billy's going through, I'm behind that. I just am saying, let's just talk about Ed. Ed's
Yeah.
going through something.
Yeah,
Ed
and
just
if
talked about
if I
and if
come
Ed is
across-
having alcohol problems and
Yeah.
substance abuse problems,
and I
which
don't
it
know
looks
that.
like
I
he is.
seem to vaguely recall that. Yeah.
I think my whole point of this is, like, I have a deep respect for the magnitude that artists go through on a scale of being a celebrity.
I do
And
too.
I think everybody can look at it and go, like, what are you talking about? They're so lucky and stuff. Dude, artists
And
just
by the
get
way, we can say
rolled,
we
man.
support the artist's change and growth and evolution.
Yeah.
And still, for me, say this song sucks. Which this song sucks.
Yeah, and
for
you're
me.
not vibing
But
on
I
his
support,
change.
I support his transformation. Let's see what a second song
Sure,
in the new
I
album
didn't.
comes out.
I
with.
didn't love, like, Viva La Vida from Coldplay. I don't love most of those albums after
Yeah.
that. I don't really like Paradise all that much.
Yeah.
Like, like, I really like his older stuff. So, but still, go get it. Like, do your thing. You're going for a 60,000 person auditorium. Your songs shift. They're not playing. They're not playing the venues they were before. They're playing the biggest stadiums in the world.
We need
They're
to
playing
put
the Super
at the
Bowl.
beginning of the video a little text that says serious dialogue at the end, but if you just want the reaction, cut it off at
Just
whatever
go ahead
minute
and
it is.
stop. Shut it
We're
down.
going to say you got off topic.
Well, I don't think we have any problem with stopping where they want to, so they'll probably be
true.
fine. Okay, well, please, if you have any questions, if you want to lay into me for bringing up another topic, come get me. Come
Micah,
at
next
me,
time
bro.
do research
Come
of
at me.
the reaction video before
I'll
you
do
react.
I'll do some research. We appreciate you guys. We love your comments. We're evolving with you, and hopefully you guys are evolving or devolving with us as well. So by all means, tag along. If you got any questions, let us know.
Yes.
That's it. I'm Micah White, and this is Darren Drewitz. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. That was good. That was
cool.
passionate.